With some tens while they waiting for the day out. Yeah, it's funny, these dummies that never paid up. First thing you know, say it's stupid. But I guess it's all the money and the haters.
Dumaguete is well known as the city of gentle people, known for its quiet, peaceful, and welcoming culture. And I think I understood why the first time I was there. It was just a short stop on our way home from City Hall. We had lunch, coffee, and then back on the ferry again. 2 hours and that was it. But somehow it stayed with me. So this time I came back, not just to see it again, but to stay a little longer and see what Dumaguete and its neighboring town Valencia feel like when you are not in a rush. We arrived at night. We then met up with our motorcycle rental, then headed out to look for dinner. Most places were already closed by then, so we settled for a quick meal at the Alberta's, nothing fancy, just enough to get by. After that, we went out for a quick matcha run. Right across Dumaguete Boulevard is Starbucks, housed in the well-known Daang Balay. It's an old structure that still holds its character even as a modern cafe. It's slightly drizzling, so we stayed for a bit, just taking in the view and the slower pace of the night. We stayed at Luis Miguel. It's along Hibord Avenue, about 2 kilometers from the airport. It's one of the more affordable places I found in Agoda, and for the price of about 1,000 per night, it had everything we needed. The room was simple, it has basic amenities, but comfortable. There was a dresser, a large wall mirror I was honestly very happy about, a double-sized bed, air conditioning, and a fan. They also had a TV and Wi-Fi available. The only downside was the bathroom. The door looked nice aesthetically, but functionally, it couldn't be locked properly and had small gaps. So if you're staying with someone you're not comfortable with, it might be a bit awkward. And then their balcony. Cute, cute. Right. Good morning.
Waste my time, get back as long as you don't mind. Been known to leave when they behind like Peter Pan.
Is our official day one since we arrived at night. And so this will be first morning here in Dumaguete and it's still 5.
Kain to kaibigan. Here at Quezon Park. First order of business for day one is painitan, something we were genuinely excited about, especially as someone who loves puto.
955, peanut
Dalawa. Siya lamig niya.
And it didn't disappoint. The puto on its own was already good, but pairing it with peanut butter, sikwate, and condensed milk, it just worked. Simple but really satisfying. And just for 25 pesos for that combo, it's easily one of the most budget-friendly food experiences we had. After that, we headed to Valencia to trek down to Casaroro Falls. I'll admit I was a bit anxious the whole time. The weather had been gloomy since we arrived, and knowing it's a waterfall, the thought of flash floods was always at the back of my mind. Our guide reassured us that the water level was stable, so there was nothing to worry about.
We said goodbye on a Friday, laughing like we were, and then you said you're the love of my life, and I felt it too, baby, you're mine.
The trek itself felt like an adventure, but the path was steep, really steep. Since the falls sit at the foot of the mountain, you have to make your way down. They've placed cement sacks along the trail to act as steps, which helped, but it still took effort. But the view along the way made it worth it. Lush greenery, different plant species everywhere. It felt untouched.
I don't wanna wait here to love you, so I'll call you in 8 months to see if you wanna build a home. I don't wanna wait this long. Save me a space if you still feel this.
When we reached the bottom, I think the weather worked in our favor. No crowd, no noise, just the falls and us. We stayed there for about an hour, taking photos, videos, and just enjoying the space. There is also a small cave behind the waterfall. We went inside, but the sound of the water crashing nearby was so loud. It was overwhelming, and honestly, it made me overthink a bit. Looking back, I think I could have let go a little more, maybe enjoy the moment without overthinking. But at the same time, it's normal to feel a bit of fear in an unfamiliar place. And I guess that's part of it too. Even with that, I still enjoyed the experience for what it was.
Yeah, I've been going at it daily. Can't mess my day routine. Been feeling my movie lately. Put back all of the deleted scenes. Got me feeling stranger danger. Don't wanna see if I could change it later. Cause I've been feeling my path leads me to something greater. Whoa, don't need to believe in me. Just try to see it from my POV.
Soft launch at Valachon!
Just try to see it from my POV. My dreams becoming my scenery. Feeling all out like a human being. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Show me. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. And I can't stand it if I see you walk out today. And I won't have it if
We're going to the Henry.
I was good with direction.
Can you really say you've been to Dumaguete without eating their famous Sylvanas? After a long morning out, we decided to cool down at the Henry Resort. There are plenty of places to eat around, but we went straight to cafes in Serval, of course, for the Sylvanas. This wasn't our first time trying it, but it's good every time, I can assure you that. The frozen brazo was another personal favorite. It was really good. After that, we walked around their huge garden area and took some photos and videos everywhere. And our last stop for the day is here in Dumaguete Boulevard. We picked up a few souvenirs, magnets for only 30 pesos, something small to take home. It was a busy weekend, locals in the middle of fiesta preparations. The whole place is full of movement, but even with all that going on, the breeze from the sea kept everything calm. Watching locals and tourists share the same space, just enjoying it on their own way, made me wish that there are more parks and places like this around the country. Go!
Diyan lang.
Hello, Joy Vito. Smaller version atong atong kaan. Tagpilan nito eh. Taco. Oh, quesadilla.
Sadilya sa mata.
Quesadilla.
Bukan mana.
Wok rice with chicken and lumpia. Pork lumpia.
Pork bites.
Pork bites. Jam, salsa over the quesadilla.
You let go again, throwing it away. Warm it on my sleeve, hurt you if you stay, babe. But I don't wanna front, can't afford the
Pulang
cap.
Bata Falls wasn't even part of the plan. I've seen it all over social media and we were leaning toward places that felt less commercial. But we ended up going anyway, and honestly, no regrets at all. It's not just the main falls. There are also natural pools around fed by fresh water. Places you can actually chill and enjoy. Hype or not, it earns its spot.
I'm trying to do the right thing. Yeah. Girl, I know I'm not much better than before. Oh, I'm trying to do the right thing. It's been playing on my mind, everything that I said. But maybe it's not me, I let it mess up my head. Heavy on my chest, all the things you went through, but you don't seem to care.
And on our way back to Dumaguete, we made a quick stop here at Mango Ranch. It's an American-themed park with free entrance. There are a lot of activities you can try, of course, for a fee, but we kept it simple. Just walked around. The place is huge with a lot of interesting corners. And for something that doesn't charge an entrance fee, it felt like a really good find.
Girl, Girl, I know I'm not much better than before. Oh, I'm trying to do the right thing. Girl, keep trying. Girl, keep trying. Keep targeting you, get to you. But I'll keep trying. Girl, I'll keep trying. Keep targeting you, get to you. Girl, I know I'm not much better than before. But oh, I'm trying to do the
We're
right
here.
thing.
Kita yung no? We came for the art, but this small garden cafe pulled us in, and we stayed longer than planned. Fermentina's kombucha ended up stealing the moment. You didn't even make it to the main gallery. If bringing liquids on a plane wasn't an issue, we probably would have taken a few bottles home. Dumaguete and Valencia feel like places you don't have to overthink. They're easy to explore, easy on the budget, and still full of moments that stay with you. And that's what makes it special. They don't try too hard, it's not too flashy, but they leave you wanting to come back anyway. And I do hope I can visit again soon.